Mutiny, brand new action film that just hit theaters. The film stars Jason Statham as a security guard, Cole Reed for industrialist billionaire Tibu, played by Ramon Tikaram. Hope I'm saying his name right. And Cole witnesses his billionaire boss get murdered in front of him. So he then goes on a revenge path to avenge his boss's death, only to discover that there is an international conspiracy of human trafficking that he also needs to save as well. The person he meets on the ship that is trafficking human beings is Angie Ellis, played by Annabelle Wallace, who also might be helping out and trying to save the day. And the captain of the ship might not have the best of means, Captain Marco, played by Roland Moeller. The film's an hour and 35 minutes and is rated R. Welcome back, everyone, to a brand new review here on Max Talks Movies. My name is Max, and we're talking Mutiny. And if you're new to the channel, I am a massive fan of Jason Statham. I get excited for each and every one of his 90-minute action films that hit theaters once to twice, 1 to 2 times every single year. They're all kind of the same, but I enjoy all of them. If it's Beekeeper, Wrath of Man, Operation Fortune, a lot of movies that, A Working Man, a lot of movies that he's made over the last 5 years that are just turn off your brain, fun action, forgettable action films that when you're having a fun time in the theater, a year later, you don't really remember much of what actually happened on a plot level. So I have those expectations going into every Statham movie. And even with those, I am a little bit disappointed by Mutiny. Now, on a positive, it does deliver what you want from a Statham performance and character, which is, of course, he's a security agent. He is very capable in the action scenes, and I actually like the action scenes a lot. This movie definitely used a lot more restraint when it comes to the action scenes. It's not just action, 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 action. And when there is, though, it is quite gory. Actually, kind of took me aback how gory and violent the movie is with the action scenes. Loved it and really liked the action scenes in the movie. Jason Statham is great as always. He delivers the one-liners when he needs to. You can tell he's having a lot of fun in this movie. And again, he plays his character in his sleep. And for me, I always enjoy him. So he's never boring or uninteresting. He's always a lot of fun. And you do buy him as this guy who is in this family with these billionaires and he's on this revenge path. And again, I think Statham's awesome in all of these movies. The film looks and is very well made from a directing perspective. It's directed by Jean-Francois Richet, who's directed other action films like Plane, for example. I thought the action was pretty well helmed from the director's chair, and I was never bored by the location. We're basically on a boat for the majority of the movie, but I was never bored by the location, or it never felt repetitive. They did new and unique ways to find good areas in the boat for action set pieces. Now, on a negative level, to me, what is the biggest disappointment for me is whenever you have a Statham movie like this, which all of them revolve some form of revenge that he's putting on someone, you want to at least care a little bit about the revenge plot line that his character is on. But for me, I simply didn't care about any other character in this movie other than Statham. I don't really care about the revenge plot of this movie at all. Like, at all. I just do not care who he's fighting this for. Now, it becomes more interesting once they add in, like, the human trafficking stuff that he wants to save the day for that. I cared about that plot line, which is not a major plot in the movie, way more than his revenge for getting for his boss being murdered. I cared about that a lot more, but the movie chooses that to be the leading plot point other than the human trafficking one. Annabelle Wallace to me is a throwaway character in this movie. She's like the only person who's teaming up with Statham throughout the film, but she's very one note other than she has a daughter that's waiting for her. That's about it. She's not that interesting. And I thought they could have used her better in the third act to make her more an impactful character, but there's so many moments in the movie that you completely forget she's even in it. She's very throwaway. The villains are laughably one note and one dimensional. Not interesting, not charismatic, just nothing to them. They're just kind of like bad guys to be bad guys. You don't really feel them as threats to Statham throughout the film. They're just stereotypical, not entertaining bad guys. And because of that, I just felt this movie was kind of just there. It exists. This is not one of the memorable Statham revenge movies. I can think of 5 to 7 other more memorable Statham revenge films, even in the last couple of years. Movies I don't love, like Wrath of Man or Working Man, I definitely prefer over Mutiny. So if you like the Statham movies, I'm sure you'll get enough out of this. If you're not a fan of his movies, don't know why you're going to see Mutiny. I had a fun time at points of this movie. I just wanted better for this film. I'm giving Mutiny a 2.5 out of 5, a 50%. What are you guys' thoughts on Mutiny? Let me know down in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to Max Talks Movies, and I'll see you guys in another video very soon.